want to start with, bro?
Yeah, Micah 2 and 10. And, my brother can get Baruch chapter 3, start at 8. I get down.
You got the third one?
Yeah, we're going to read to like verse 14.
Oh, that's subject to payments, I believe.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. And y'all brothers already know whatever y'all got.
Got the brother Mike in the house. Dallas. Shalom, Mike.
Hey,
Shalom,
shalom,
shalom.
shalom, Makiel. Yeah, Bashima Shabakatam.
Shalom, shalom. Shalom.
All right, Shalom Makiam out there. First and foremost, before we get started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Say Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahushua,
Rakata
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 Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Rakata
Rakata
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
All right, double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone who taught us His word. While Shalom to all you brothers out there that's teaching His word in truth and sincerity. All right, we back at it another week. All right, we want to thank Yahweh Yahushua for allowing us brothers to get together another week, another session. To teach His beloved word, to edify His elect. All right, because that's whom we do these videos for. So as you brothers can see, the title of this lesson is Our People Forgot We Are in the Land of Our Captivity, man. The Spirit had me, just watching a lot of, slavery videos this week, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just how we got over here, man, in general, man, the northern and the southern kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We was never brought over here to prosper and to live good. You know how they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is punishment. For the Israelites, man.
Right.
Being in the land of our captivity. And our oppressors ruling over us, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the only person that's gonna get us out of this is Yahushua, man.
That's right.
That's right. So with that being said, Lord willing, this lesson may be edifying to you brothers out there. Y'all brothers got any precepts or anything before?
Yep. This is Micah 2 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yep, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, man. The Lord, that's what the Lord is saying unto you. You jakes out there, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native and Seminole Indians, man. Lord telling you to get your mind out of this place, man.
That's right.
Because if you can't see that it's circling the drain, then you're on a low vibration, man. Look at what's happening, man.
Yep.
We're constantly being oppressed, all right?
Right.
Everything, all these laws that's passed in is concerning you to further put you in slavery.
That's right.
So the Lord's saying, read it again, huh?
It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
Right, this place will pollute you, it'll destroy your mind, man. All right, with its philosophies, man.
Yeah.
All right, you thinking that a transformer is okay.
Yeah.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You thinking that it's all right to go to work every day and get taxed, man.
Right.
We ain't supposed to be taxed.
Right.
On labor.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's oppression and slavery, man.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way you're gonna get your mind out this place is by coming back to Yahweh Yahushua, man.
That's
right.
It's truth and it's knowledge.
The scriptures say the truth shall set you free.
Yeah.
Yep. And you're gonna be free of those mental shackles that this place puts on you. That the Lord is gonna release those, man.
That's
That's
right.
right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be thinking 5 years down the line, man. You talk to any Jake in the world, that's something that they'll tell you. Tell me 5 years, man, I plan on doing this, doing that.
Yeah.
By 2030, I ain't thinking about no damn 2030.
Right.
I mean, consider
Hell
it more
no,
than your
bro.
actions, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Jake,
No, it's only Dan. I'm sorry.
Jake fucking struggling to make to pay books, buy their books because they're going to maybe a community college or,
Yeah.
or some kind of college because they think they about to get their fucking their MBA, their fucking bachelor's, whatever.
Masters.
Yeah.
To try to get a good job to fucking live good in this place, man.
American
Well, you
dream.
dreaming, man.
Yeah.
Wake up out of the dream, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got one.
Come on.
It's Lamentations 1 and 3. You got something? My bad.
Oh no, you good.
Okay, Salah. Lamentations 1 and 3. Judah is going into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen, she findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
Man, look at that, And it says Judah, but you can pretty much add that to all the tribes,
Yeah.
Read it again, huh?
Yep. It says Judah is going into captivity because of affliction.
Can we look up the word captivity out?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And it says no rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get no rest because day and night you working, man.
Yeah.
You know, Jake got fucking what do they call those nighttime jobs? Graveyard.
Graveyard.
You got graveyard
Yeah.
shifts.
Yeah.
And then after working graveyard, you come home to your ignorant ass woman and your little monsters you done
Yeah.
created and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Waking your waking you up.
Yeah.
So you don't get no time. You ain't no time to rest. You got bills. You got all type of shit going on to where there is no rest. And we ain't supposed to have no rest in this place anyway, man.
Yeah, captivity.
This is captivity.
It's punishment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
like trying to rest in prison,
Right.
Yeah.
which niggas do, you
It's
know?
crazy. Yeah.
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 Right. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
They wake you up in prison like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, they wake your ass up. 6 o'clock. You up every day at 6 o'clock up in there.
So what do Jake do? They try to find. They're working to try to get that rest. And what the rest I'm talking about is once you get rich, you figure, okay, well shit, I can rest now.
They call it financial freedom.
You know?
That's what they call it,
Yeah.
you know? But
Yeah.
not knowing that, how about Shema Shai, it's bringing this ship down. You know, this is the Titanic, in other words. You know, this place is going down.
You
Yeah.
said financial freedom, but the scriptures say the truth shall set you
That's
free.
right. That's right.
This is how you get free, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, like you quoted earlier, bro, before the camera came on, Haggai 1 and 6.
Yep.
Yep.
All your money that you gather up, save, invest, it eventually have a hole somewhere to where it's gonna fall through. Some
Yeah.
bill gonna pop up, some emergency gonna pop up.
Yeah, man.
Just a world full of everything gonna pop up. You know?
It happens all the time.
Righteous decrees like child support,
Yeah.
taking it out of your check and all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck men supposed to pay for two different households, man? I mean,
Yeah.
households.
Yeah. And a woman's, well, yeah, you know, yeah.
You sure have a whole nother man, but this motherfucker still breaking off
It's
a couple
crazy,
grand
bro.
a month, man.
Right.
Yeah.
About 500, 700 a month.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, this all goes into, being in the captivity, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Curses, yeah.
The curses, man.
Yeah.
You know?
I looked that up, yep.
Come.
I'm in the etymology, I looked up the word captivity. It says state of being a prisoner.
That's
Look at
it.
that. State of being a prisoner, man. So all us Israelites as a whole, we are in a prison, man.
Prisoners of war.
Prisoners of war, man.
Mhm.
America ain't nothing but a big prison, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we POWs, like the brother said.
Yeah.
You know?
For real, man.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it says caught, taken prisoner, take hold, siege,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Hey, that's what happens.
Subjection, bondage, servitude.
Yeah. Yep. That's what happened to us, man. You know?
I got a precept.
Come.
It's Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Yeah, the children of Israel are speaking about the northern kingdom. Latinos are Spanish-speaking tribes. You know, Gad and Reuben. All right, Seminole and Native Americans, man. You know, and then what does it say else up?
It says, and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
Right, Judah, the southern kingdom, man.
Yeah.
Judah,
So-called Negroes,
so-called Negroes. You know,
Haitians, West Indians.
Haitians, West Indians. You know,
Mhm.
we were oppressed together here, man. You know,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see, now that they going, ICE is going for the Southern Kingdom now.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah, why is it that they're going after Latinos and Negroes? man?
Right.
Because they know who the they know who the
Exactly.
tribes are.
Right.
Okay.
And it's indicative and indicative, how you say that word,
Mhm.
of the times of,
Yeah,
how about Shema
yeah.
Shai preparing that refuge,
It's the
wicked
will.
jakes.
And it's happening just as history is repeating itself.
Mhm.
Remember the Lord God first he dealt with the northern kingdom and then he dealt with the southern kingdom
Facts.
Man.
right after. So it's just repeating itself.
It's just repeating itself. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Look at that,
And
man.
this ain't nothing yet. This ain't nothing.
Now this is beginning.
Yeah.
Beginning of sorrows. You know?
Yeah.
It says, and we only 6 months into the month. So what's the next 6 months gonna look like?
Mhm.
It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together,
Yep.
and all that took them captives held them fast. That's that captivity.
Mhm.
What was it again? Being
It says state of being a prisoner.
basically
Yeah.
taken
State
up.
of being a prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
There's some other words there though.
yeah, caught, taken prisoner,
There you go, right there.
Taking
Mhm.
prisoner.
Taking
taking
prison.
hold.
Taking hold.
That
It
was
says-
both of us, man.
It says that all them that take the captive hold them fast.
They refuse to let
They
them go.
refuse to let them go, man.
Yep.
Yep. And remember, this Babylon, when Jeremiah actually lived, the northern kingdom was already out the land. Right? So he wasn't talking about ancient Babylon when he lived. He was talking about the new Babylon, which is today. That's what he was talking about.
We find all the tribes here, man.
None of them Christians can explain that. Period. You can't explain that
Can't explain.
because you don't know.
You don't know the key figures.
Yeah.
It's prophecy, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to you know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't give you the juice, pretty much.
He didn't open your mind up.
Yep.
None of the scholars either.
There you go.
That go for you scholars too, like Cambridge. You see Apostle Tahar will go through the Cambridge
Yeah.
commentaries.
Yeah.
And you can go through the commentaries if you just follow that same way that Apostle do it. You got Briggs. I'll be looking at the different names. I can't really quote. You got Chuck's. I think it's Chuck Smith, David Guzik.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be looking through those things and none of them don't know what they talking about. None of them do. And these are men that went to seminary schools and dedicated decades to trying to learn the Bible and they still don't got it.
And you got the Spirit of the Lord.
I got the Spirit of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got another precept, but I ain't got nothing.
Come on.
It's Exodus 21:16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, man. That's talking about Esau, Edom, man. Did he not steal us, man? Or and sold us or on auction blocks, man? You know?
And Jake forgot all of that.
Jake forgot about that, man. You know, they shun when movies come out like 12 Years a Slave,
Yeah.
Goodbye Uncle Tom, you know, which is free on YouTube, you know, still to this day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy, right?
You know? You
Yeah,
got
they don't like to look at those different films.
Nah, they
you gotta know about that,
shun
man.
them shits.
You know? I was just looking you know, this past week, it's been 100 years since Emmett Till, man. Not 100 years, 1955. 1955.
Okay.
So what's that?
That's a little
70 years.
70 years, man. It's 70 years this year, man. In August.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn. And they made a movie about that.
Yeah.
Emmett Till was like shit. He was like a lesser case compared to what happened to the other Jakes. You know what I'm saying? Especially the ones that came before him, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, this has been going
Yeah.
on for
Oh
hundreds
yeah,
of years,
bro.
man.
Hell yeah, bro. Yep. His was just publicized because his mother chose to have a open casket.
Yeah.
You know, that's what really, you know, publicized, you know, that incident. You know.
And then it was to add to you, the prophecy. The Lord was waking us up. It was adding to Jake rousing up, like you know what I'm saying?
Adding to the,
Yeah, things that
adding to the fire.
to the fire. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep.
Because all the other ones that, you know, the slave rebellions of Jake that got his ass mutilated, the Lord allowed it to just get swept under. You know what I'm saying? But then as we got to the 1900s, the Most High start to returning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bring it back to where now the tables are getting ready to turn and Esau's gonna get exposed and took down.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, bro.
I'll read it again.
Come.
It says, and he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, man. And we still, you know, if the Lord has come back, we still found in this man's hand, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like that when the Lord returns. So that's how you know Esau gonna be put to death, man. You know?
Yeah.
So, but our people forget that you was grabbed up. You know, your ancestors, which you are your ancestors, you went through some horrific shit. You know, if you just want to talk about slave ships itself, but if we just talk about that alone was some terrible shit, man.
Terrible shit, bro.
You know, the conditions on them ships, and I believe it was 3 months to get over here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And like you always say, who had it the worst in that time?
Yeah.
The end of it. You know what I'm saying? They had it the worst, man.
They
You
show
know?
you on what's that movie with
Amistad?
Black Diamond.
Oh, okay.
Amistad, yep.
Amistad.
You know, a woman having a baby, you know?
Yep.
And they passing the baby,
Oh yeah.
you know, in the bottom of the ship.
Yeah, they was they showed them that they was jumping over, bro, with their baby.
Oh yeah.
In
they
their
so
hands.
People having to shit on themselves, throw up on themselves.
Yeah.
Imagine the diseases, imagine the sicknesses. Because
Mhm.
Esau had sicknesses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
He passed sicknesses. He's having sex with, you know, individuals,
Yeah, right.
or men and women.
Yeah.
Man.
They showed that on You just said goodbye, Uncle Tom.
Mhm.
They turning the boys into homosexuals.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Turning them out. You know how they turn. You know how you turn somebody out. Shit.
Yeah.
You got a pop.
Butt breaking.
Yeah,
butt breaking.
That's in the Willie Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Willie Lynch letter.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Which is a real thing, all right? Because
Yeah, man.
it's a you know how Esau always he put truth online, but he'd put lies online as well. It's a thing going around saying that the Willie Lynch letter is a hox.
Oh, just fuck out of here, man.
I mean, you can say it's a hoax all you want, but the
Yeah.
results are clear as day.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The results are clear as day, so you can miss us with that.
I'm sure there was more to that letter, man.
Yeah, I know,
Sure,
right? The way it's all
yeah.
little and shit, they probably
They
took
only
certain parts
show
out.
us a
Exactly.
portion of it.
Yeah,
Man.
man.
Only
More to that, man.
Fucking the slave masters, they got the real book.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like probably a thick ass book.
Nigga worship Satan and a demon
See,
revealed
but
all of it to him.
The thing is, people don't realize the hatred that this motherfucker has for you, man.
Yeah.
Man.
It's that serious to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The cold spirit that the Lord put on his villain, he's a madman.
Man,
bro.
And Jake is going to be reminded of
Yeah.
who you've been, who your oppressor is, man.
Yeah.
Who your enemy is, man.
We've been trying to tell you, man. You know? We've been trying to tell you that this dude is your enemy, man.
Man,
You know?
trying to tell him, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like you said, bro, they got to learn the hard way. You know?
Man, that's
I
scary.
got a quick one.
Come on.
It's Genesis 27 and 41. It reads, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessings
Mm.
wherewith his father blessed him.
Yeah, Esau and Jacob, man. You gotta know about that story, man.
Right.
These are the stars of the Bible. Man.
Right.
You know, you talk to a Christian, you know, they don't even know about this story, man. It's like, man, what are you going to church for, man?
When I was coming up, when I was coming up going to church, I didn't hear about it either, bro.
Yeah, me
I didn't
neither.
hear about no Jacob
Nah,
and
me
Esau,
either.
bro.
Not to the truth.
I heard about Moses, you know, but I didn't hear too much. You didn't hear no Jacob and Esau, man.
Yeah.
Right, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's how important and significant, you know, that story is, though.
See,
man.
but we not in them times, man. The Lord has his prophets out there telling you who Jacob and Esau is, man.
Yeah.
You being told who you were. Nobody was out here telling the truth in the 90s to us, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go
It
ahead.
says, and Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob.
Mm.
So this is this. It says it says, and Esau said in his heart. So he was meditating on this.
Oh, yeah.
Very premeditated.
You know what I'm saying? And it was in his mind. It's still in his mind. Like,
Mhm.
man, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, bro.
And that hatred goes all the way back to
Yeah.
the times of Genesis, man.
And
Yeah.
the garden, you
Yeah,
know?
the garden.
Yeah.
The snake.
He still feels that way to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. You know, it's crazy, off of that verse you just read,
Mhm.
Genesis 27 and 41. I typed in, when you said Esau hated Jacob, I just typed in hated on Blue Letter.
Mhm.
That's the first time that word pops up. It's
Mm.
in Genesis 27 and 41.
Wow.
Hated, that's the first time it pop up. And then, bro, this is crazy. I looked up the Hebrew word. Guess what the Hebrew word is? Shatam. Not shaitan.
Okay.
But with an M, just take the N off and put M.
Damn.
That's too close, bro.
Yeah, right.
Shatam.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it says to hate, oppose oneself, bear a grudge,
Mm.
retain animosity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cherish animosity.
Hey, retain animosity. That's what the devil does to you, man.
Yeah.
He has retained his animosity towards you tribes, man.
Man.
Esau brought hate into the world, man.
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
Facts.
You know, envy,
Facts.
hate.
That's
Yeah.
heavy right there, bro.
Yeah.
Sure
To
did.
retain and what they teach Jake to let go.
Yeah, they
Exactly.
teach us to let go, but
teach
they
us
can
to
hold
let
it,
go.
bro.
They can hold it. though.
They can hold it.
Yup.
Right.
Yup.
Yeah, they show it every chance they get.
Every
Yeah.
chance they get, bro. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
That's why it's gonna be a clash. It's
Yeah.
coming, man. It's gonna be a
Oh,
clash.
yeah.
You know, I'm talking about a racial clash.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, these Edomites gonna, hey, they show you in them purge movies, man.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who's the focal point, you tribes?
Man, bro, they let you know
Every
through the
movie.
fucking
Hey,
movie,
we
man.
due for another purge movie, man. What's up, man?
Damn.
Where the next purge movie at, man?
Let's go, Ryan Coogler.
Come on, man.
Ryan, cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
It's all right. Cool. What's right?
Yeah. Bro, have anything else?
You want your first one?
Let's go back to
You want Baruch 3?
yeah, Baruch 3 and 8 through 14.
Okay. It's Baruch 3 and 8. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us.
Yeah. We are yet this day in our captivity where thou hast scattered us, man. You know, to this day, we are still in like the brother said in Exodus the 21st chapter, we're still in this man's hand, man.
Yeah.
You know, in a strange land, okay? You know, in captivity, in prison, in slavery, man.
Jake try to act like that's not reality, man.
That's
Like, oh, wait, under this devil.
Oh, but you know, they freed the slaves.
Nah.
You don't even know about that history, man. You know, watch the movie Emancipation, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
They show you that they wasn't freed, man. You know, once those slaves got to the north, you know, they had to work, man.
They had to work.
They had to work, man. That's why a lot of Jake they became sharecroppers.
Yeah.
You know, I'll show you that in the movie Sinners.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Bro.
know what
I
I'm
was just
saying?
thinking that, yeah.
I'm a sharecropper.
Yep.
On account of my daddy. What do you say?
Yeah. I'm a
My daddy,
sharecropper. Dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun,
preacher.
dun, dun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jake was sharecroppers, man. Meaning they had to be on a plantation working for the devil, man.
Yeah, they were
Not
doing-
even dealing with real dollars.
Right.
You know, only they had you can say currency that they only deal with within the plantations. Right?
Yep.
That's just crazy.
Mhm.
So already you excluded out of this man's world,
Right.
Yeah,
and
man.
that was what the 20s.
Yeah, like 20s, 30s.
What the
Yep.
fuck?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Stemming from the
See, them
1800s.
Jakes knew though, man,
Mhm.
not to trust this fucking devil. You knew, Jakes.
Mm-hmm.
You falling for the BS, man.
Oh yeah.
That's right, man.
Yep.
Yep.
It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. And this is the day. Today. And the Heavenly Father knew that when we read this, it will make sense when we read it that today is the day. Today, we are in that day.
Mhm.
This is the day. It says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. Yes, today.
Yep.
And tomorrow as well. It says,
Mhm.
Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
Yeah, a reproach and a curse. Could you look up that word reproach out?
I got you.
You know, because that still is to this day, man. You know, Jake has that a reproach about him, man.
Mhm.
You know, Northern and Southern Kingdom.
That's why nobody want to be associated with Jake.
Nobody, bro.
I think it's Paul Mooney. He said everybody wants to be a nigga,
But
but nobody wants to be a nigga.
You gotta, and you gotta be like a superstar or something like that
Yeah,
to even sway a little bit to
Yeah,
fuck
to
with
kinda
you.
feel
Right,
a little
right.
bit of like somebody want to fucking really fuck with you, but it's all fake.
But it's all fake anyway.
It's all fake, man.
Don't be a superstar and then have some situation happen and the world gonna hate you.
Jake ain't nothing but a guy. You ain't nothing but a goddamn sucker, man.
Mhm.
You love the fake shit, but when somebody's showing you the real, you don't know how to handle it, man.
Yeah.
This is real love. This is true love. And it might hurt because your ass getting cut with the scriptures because you're doing everything that you ain't supposed to.
That's right.
Of course, yeah. When you ain't right, you it hurts first, man.
Yeah.
For you to get right.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? When we came in, we was getting cut left and right, man.
Yeah.
Coming in and like, damn, oh fuck.
Yeah.
But then, you know, less and less cuts. And then we starting to get ourselves right, start to move in the path that the Lord wanted us to move in.
Mhm.
And we're able now to give out those same cuts
Yeah.
towards the people that ain't right, because now we can judge because we're not doing the same shit no more.
I've been
Yeah.
cleansed.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
Exactly. Yep.
That's right.
Mhm.
So it says, Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse.
You got that.
Yep.
reproach?
Yep. I got it. I'm right here in the etymology
Yeah.
for the word reproach. It says a rebuke, blame, object of scorn or contempt,
Man,
disgrace, state of disgrace,
man,
blame, shame, disgrace.
is that not us? You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We're a reproach, man. You know,
Heck
the state of
Especially
blame.
Judah, man.
Yeah,
Especially
bro.
They got us as the people like when you talk about welfare, they think about us. You know what I'm saying?
What the
It
fuck?
can't. Esau,
He's the biggest welfare baby.
Right, bro. His ass is him.
It's him.
You know?
And then you got these big Fortune 500 companies that got storefronts everywhere. A lot of those are government granted stores. You know, that didn't came out. They getting government and government cuts to fund their stores because they know the loopholes.
Yeah, Esau no loopholes, bro.
Oh, yeah.
But the thing is, when Jake find out the loopholes, then they want to change up the whole board.
They'll create a law against it.
Yeah, they sure would.
Yeah. Just
But more proof that he's talking about us.
Yeah. Still to this day, us brethren, all of us brethren in this room, we still be dealing with when we walk in the store, people thinking that we finna just steal everything in the fucking store, man.
Yeah, bro.
a good example, bro. I was walking in the mall the other day. You know, I'm dressed, you know what I'm saying? Not like no nigga and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shirt tucked in, type dress and shit, you know, dress shirt, you know, presentable. And I'm walking and me and wifey walking and shit, and then this lady flagged us down because I had on the onyx beads, you know what I'm saying? She was like, how you doing, sir? Yeah, we have those, what you got on? And I was like, okay, you know, so I go over there.
Yeah.
And she showed me, and I'm like, she showed me one. She was like, yeah, but she didn't take that motherfucker out the fucking case, though.
Yeah.
And let me try that motherfucker on.
Yeah.
She just showed me, and then, right before I said anything, oh, you don't like that one? Okay, she just put it down. Instead of saying, you want to try it on?
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm pretty sure if I was a fucking Edomite,
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I was a red-faced, ugly motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
A double piece of shit, low-life, scum, dirtbag, Joe Dirthead ass nigga, right?
Yeah.
And if I was that piece of shit, she would have brought that motherfucker out instead of just leaving it in the goddamn thing and let me try that motherfucker on.
Yeah.
But just that alone threw me off. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you trying to call me over there to your fucking booth. I come over there, but then you won't even bring this little fucking, what is it, the most $100? You won't even bring it out the case and put it on top of the goddamn fucking display case that she even showed me, because you thinking in your head that I might run off with your shit.
When she
And even as I'm dressed the way I'm dressed, bro,
and
and my wife dressed the way she dressed, and I'm, you know, I'm talking to her with some sense.
Yeah.
She still wouldn't even fucking, you know, let me even try it on to see how it look on me.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. It's not my style. You
Yeah.
know, I respectfully
Mm-hmm.
said that, but I knew what the fuck what this bitch was thinking, man.
Yeah.
Fuck these goddamn devils, man.
That's right.
Hey, man, if you like this fucking devil, I don't give a fuck who you are, man. Like the apostle over Christ was saying, man, fuck you niggas, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Fuck you fucking niggas, man. If you dealing with this goddamn devil and you don't look at him as a goddamn enemy, man, fuck you motherfuckers, man. Straight up, man. So like you, bro. I know I spit on you and shit, bro.
Bro, hey, bro, don't even worry about
Bro,
it. Keep going, all right?
Bro, so like you, bro. But fuck these motherfuckers, man. Straight up, man. Fuck all you motherfuckers, man. You Uncle Tom, coon ass, tap dancing ass niggas. You weak ass niggas, man. You love to come at your own fucking people, man. But when this goddamn devil come up and just fucking snatch your goddamn ass up, take your babies and do what he will, man. It ain't no fucking saying nothing to this dude, man. But you look at your brother like he the enemy, like he putting you in these concentration camps and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't telling you to fucking just go out and just start killing these motherfuckers or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But have some fucking goddamn sense, man. Know who the fucking enemy is, man. Fuck you weak ass niggas, man. You know? And then you'll come around us thinking you cool and shit, thinking you, man, fuck you niggas, man. We see right through you niggas, man. You know? And the Lord is slowly revealing you niggas, man. You know?
Yeah.
Weak ass niggas, man. We doing this. Hey, we do this. What we doing right now, man? We doing it first for Yahweh Bashem Shai. We doing it for our people, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We doing it for ourselves to get delivered. But we have the love. We have the love. We actually love our people, but we hate you motherfuckers too, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We love you, but you know, hey man, The love goes towards the elect, man.
That's right, bro.
But fuck you fucking niggas, man.
That's right.
You know, and that's real, man. You know, this is our time to release steam and you know, just tell it raw how it is, man.
Yeah.
You know, but you know, it is what it is. You heard what I said a couple moments ago, and that goes for you niggas, man. Straight up, man. You know, you sometimes you just like the apostle say, sometimes you just gotta say how it is, man.
Yeah.
Ain't no fucking sugarcoating nothing for you damn niggas, man. You know?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
Shit, man. We all feel like that, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's like it again, bro.
Oh no, bro, I'm
You know,
not tripping at all, bro.
Fuck
Shit,
this
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But I'm looking, he's that. Here, go right here. I got you real fast. Luke 11:23. It says, "And he that is not with me is against me."
That's right. You against the Lord, man. You never mind us. You against your maker, man.
That's right.
Come on, Jake, man. If it makes sense, you gotta know how to put two and two together, man. If it makes sense, you follow what makes sense, not what fucking just confuses you. Esau is confusion, man. You fall in that path of confusion because you like to hear smooth shit.
Yep.
It sounds smooth because your brain ain't working. Oh damn, it's too much to think about that. Oh, you mean to tell me I gotta read the script? You mean to tell me I gotta stop smoking and get right and shit, man?
Stop eating certain seafood.
You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
I can't do it. I
Yeah,
feel like it when
nigga.
I want to.
Yeah, you gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? All in your whole life, nobody can tell you to stop. You always want to do it. Everything, what came in your fucking head, you want to just do it without having no consequences. Just fucking do it. The Lord is telling you, man. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, He's telling you, man. His Son, Yahweh is telling you. You know what I'm saying? His prophets is telling you. And we're just giving you we're just messengers.
That's right.
We're just giving you the message. The scriptures say, warn them from me.
That's
Yeah.
right.
We're warning you from the Heavenly Father because you know why? Because the Heavenly Father is about to kill. He's about to kill a lot of you niggas.
Yeah.
He about to lay you niggas to the side, pursuant to Luke.
19.
It says it's gonna lay you even to the ground.
Yeah,
Leave
even
And your children.
And your fucking children, man. You know what I'm saying?
You rejected him.
Yeah. Hosea 4:6,
Yeah,
man.
it's happening
Yeah.
right today.
But you can't say the Lord ain't merciful though.
You know?
Yeah, the Lord has shown so much mercy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So when it come, hey, you was warned, you was told, man.
You was
Hey,
told,
shit.
man.
Man up.
it's here because with the fucking
It's here.
Northern Kingdom
It's here.
getting tossed out of fucking airplanes, cargo planes,
Shackled.
shackled, bro.
Bro, and that's the same shit they was doing in Gadite time. You know what I'm saying? When Gad was roaming the field, and this was Gad's, predominantly Gad land, you know, until you damn devils came over here, what they was doing, they was scalping Gad, man.
Yeah.
They was giving out $100 for a scalp of Gadite hair and its scalp. And what are they doing now? Now they seeing agents, ICE
Yeah.
agents.
Same thing.
They paying them $1,500
Yeah.
to fucking to got for you niggas up, man.
Yeah, bro.
And then they got a fucking facility for you motherfuckers called Alligator Island, Alcatraz, right?
Right in the Everglades of Florida.
You know, and dare you to escape because they know them alligators gonna eat your ass
Eat
up.
your ass motherfucking up.
You know,
Yeah, to show you how fast they could build these camps.
Yeah, quick.
They built that shit in days, man.
bro, they said they took them like 8 days to build that shit, bro.
Nothing.
It took them 8 days.
Yep. They got 3D print machines. Which remember the Gooks built that hospital in like 3 days. Remember them Gooks?
Oh yeah, right.
It's
right.
said that type of technology.
That type of technology. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a little more here. John 11. Oh, I'm sorry. Luke 11:23. It says, "He that is not with me is against me, and he that gathereth not with me scattereth." So it's either you about this truth or you're not about the truth. It's either on Yahweh Shemel Shai's side or you're not. There's nothing else.
That's why
There's no other category you can pick from.
Right.
You know.
And if any of you cats, any of you men, you know what I'm saying, out there that's you don't know who to roll with, You know what I'm saying? Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
We ain't waiting on you to fucking try to get on the train, man. The train is moving, you dumb niggas.
Been moving.
And we got the truth.
Yeah.
It's great millstone, all right? It's greater than the name, man. It's the spirit of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't just represent great mills. We represent the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai, man.
Right.
It's greater than just saying great millstone.
Yeah.
It's not no damn game, man. This is the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Shai. And if you ain't rolling with the spirit, and it's hard for you to choose, man,
It ain't for you.
it ain't for you. Just get the fuck out of here, man. Just turn off the tube and go in the fucking world and fucking just do what the fuck you want to do, man.
Go live life.
Fuck off, man.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Yeah, because the hopeful elect, when they hear it, they're gonna hear it in its completion, and they're gonna believe it and understand it.
Yeah, bro.
They're not gonna be like, I don't like that, I like this, I don't like that. Nah.
Yeah.
They want the truth.
Yeah.
They want the
Raw
truth.
as raw as can be.
Yeah.
And that's how real men deal, man.
Yep.
Alright? Real men deal with fucking reality, alright?
Right.
And the
right.
truth is reality, man.
Yeah,
The truth is that the so-called white man hates your ass, man.
that's
Hates you
right.
more than anything on this earth. Alright?
Exactly, bro.
He about to show it real soon. He
Yeah.
always been showing it, but the Lord about to give him the okay to really come down on you
That's
niggas.
right.
That's right.
That's
You
right.
know?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Let's get that
Yeah.
Psalm 79.
It's,
we can go back to that group.
The broke.
Yeah.
It's I got a precept too.
Come.
It's Psalm 79 and 4. You said 4?
Yeah.
We are becoming a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us.
Yeah, man.
Dang.
And that's Jake as a whole, man. We have become a reproach to our neighbors, man. You know, they talk down upon us, man. You know, you move into a neighborhood like, oh shit. Yeah, that's how they think about us.
Yeah.
When they see us moving.
Yes.
That's why in
You
the
know?
banks,
Yeah.
now that the TikTok and all the information came out, they got a thing called red lining.
Yeah.
Where Jake lived at, they put a red line around it,
Perimeter.
a perimeter, and they don't offer those houses
Yeah.
Loans.
to Edomites and things like homes
They
and
keep Jake
give
from certain
loans,
loans
yeah.
and all of that. These
Yeah.
Edomites,
Wow.
they're able to get a lot of things because it's their system.
it's their system.
You know?
And I don't really give a fuck either. You know, like what you're saying, I don't give a fuck if what the fuck we came over here to floss?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Nah, man, I'm gonna live right in the fucking ghetto with my people. Like Hebrews 11 said that Moses
Oh,
rather
yeah,
had
yeah,
suffered with the people of the
That's
Most
right.
High
That's right.
than to enjoy the pleasures of Pharaoh. I'm gonna be right in the fucking hood, man. Fuck it, it is what it is for a season, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know, and Jake, what it is that now you like you trying to intermingle with and trying to live life and trying to set your standards to the Edomite standards, and it don't fucking work.
We ain't playing the same game, man.
You know what I'm saying?
They're playing a whole nother game, bro.
You know what I mean?
Come
Old
on,
set
man.
of rules.
It's one thing to play in the NBA as a player. It's a whole other ball game to own the team, man.
Man, it's the bro.
You know, that's the
the
difference.
owner could do whatever he want with the
Yeah,
team.
it's his team.
If you want to move it, all right, I'm moving from Seattle to Oklahoma.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it. If he got the best player in the fucking NBA on his team, if he don't want to get him or he want to blackball him, he want to fucking get away,
Right.
do away with him, he can do that.
Right.
Then the nigga won't be you will not. This nigga was hot this year. You don't know what the fuck happened
Yeah.
to him the next year.
And they still do that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They still do that shit to this day, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know? Shit is
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
Quick precept.
Yep.
It's Lamentations 3 and 40. It says, "Let us search and try our ways and turn again to the Lord. Let us lift up our heart with our hands unto Yahweh Shema Shai in the heavens. We have transgressed and have rebelled. Thou hast not pardoned. Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us. Thou hast slain that thou hast not pitied. Thou hast covered thyself with a cloud that our prayers should not pass through. Thou hast made us as the offscouring and refused in the midst of the people. All our enemies have opened their mouths against us." You know, just backing up with that curse, with that reproach in this world, man. With the offscouring.
Yeah.
And these nations ain't fucking with us. And the Lord said that, man. How does that go? Is it Jeremiah 15 and 5? Or 5 and 15?
And then your prayers ain't doing nothing.
They will not bemoan you.
Yeah. You know, the Lord said, shit. Let me read it.
And your prayers ain't doing because you ain't calling on the right names anyway.
Anyway,
Calling on that
Spirit not right.
played out as Jesus, man.
Spirit not right.
man.
But
The Lord gonna listen to that?
the Lord has turned his head on Jake, man.
Yeah, he did.
You know?
It's Jeremiah 15 and 5. "For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? or who shall bemoan thee, or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? In other words, who else will give a shit about you?
Who
cares
cares,
about you,
man?
These nations don't give a fuck
shit
about you.
man.
And our people quick to leave off on the Lord for these fucking nations, man.
Bro, why don't Jay see that
bro.
shit, man? Why don't you see that shit that these other nations don't give a shit about you, man? You gotta go through hell to get just anything, man.
Anything, man.
They see it, but they don't see a way out. That's what it is. And the way out is Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
That's right.
Jake see it, but they can't see that this world is ended. You know, you can't see that all these things that are going on are written right here, man.
That's right.
You know, you don't see the men of Yahweh Shema Shai. You still listen to your tired ass pastor, man.
Oh, bitch ass.
But they know this world ain't for them.
Right.
But they defeated in their mind. We can't beat them. Join.
That's
You
that's-
join.
Yep.
You go to you know Jake like to go to church and shit. You go to church. You might got an Edomite in there, and the Edomite probably treat you so called good, right? You know, and then you think, and then all the anger. You know the scriptures say, "Be ye angry, but sin not." It say, "Oppression make a wise man mad." One little fucking Edomite treats you a little bit good, and you forget about all the other shit that all these other devils have did to you, man.
What's
You know, based on this one ass devil, but they just being a goddamn devil just to get whatever it is they want.
Taking your money,
Man,
man.
that's it.
Man, come on.
I see right through every Edomite. I see right through them, bro.
We don't even play that shit, bro. We
You
know,
see what I'm
we look
saying?
at it when we see a snake, it's a fucking
It's
snake.
It's a snake,
We
man.
ain't looking at the snake expecting the snake to be friendly.
Exactly.
And we ain't gotta be all rude and out of character. We be wise as serpents, hard as a dove. We
Right.
see your motherfucking ass.
You see.
And they know too. They know.
They know.
They know when they run into a Jake that got some sense.
Yeah.
Because the way they kind of like the way they tap dance around you.
It's energy, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's energy. We got a certain energy about us, man.
Yeah.
Because really, truthfully, the energy is that we fucking hate you, man.
Yeah.
But you know, you don't necessarily feel that we hate you, but you can feel that we're not fucking with you, man.
That's it.
Right.
You know
We
what
ain't
I'm saying?
fucking with you. You already know what's up.
Just like their
What you
energy.
want, man? It's like
You know?
he approaching your mind. You look, man, what you want, man?
Yeah.
What you looking for? What you want? That's how we are when Esau really is in our little vicinity. Or what's up with this dude, man?
But the
There's a
thing
snake
is,
around.
they see we hate you because of what you've done, who you are, all the shit you done fucking done from the beginning, from the creation. You know, our heavenly Father, He hates you. That y'all, everybody
That's
hates you. That's why we
There's
hate
nobody
you.
like you.
Nobody like
That's
you.
what
But you
like.
hate
Girl
us.
don't like
You hate us for
I don't
envy.
like you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hate us for envy and
Now, we
shit.
got every reason to hate this motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? You brought in hate into the world. You know?
Yeah, he envied
Yeah.
us because we're just better.
We're just better.
We just
Like we
created
had,
better, bro.
yeah,
That's it.
like
That's it.
like we created ourselves, did everything for our. No, the Most High did this, man.
Exactly. I got a quick pre.
Come.
It's Zephaniah 2:1.
Yeah.
Gather yourselves together. Yeah, gather together, O nation not desired.
Yeah, that nation not desired is the nation of Israel, man. We are not desired in this place, man. Like we was going into us being a reproach, man. Us being looked down upon, man. Like we're just the lowest, man. But we're really the highest, though, man.
Yeah.
You know, in the highest eyes, man. You know,
Woo!
You know?
Real talk,
you know.
though.
So that's all that really matters. What the
That's
Lord
right.
thinks about us, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right.
Shit,
man.
the greatest portions of history came from out of the nation of Israel.
Oh yeah.
right,
man.
Men that still talked about since the Genesis came out of the nation of Israel.
Even
You know?
everyone talked about today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, these. Now you got Kendrick, right? He's doing his European leg of the tour. He's on tour right now.
He making himself globally known, huh?
He's been globally
yeah.
known,
Yeah.
but he's packing out these stadiums. Who's there though? These
Yeah.
fucking Edomites lining up to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, I mean, you can say any artist.
Yeah.
Who's lining up to see fucking Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Prince, all
Yeah.
these motherfuckers,
Yeah.
man. Michael Jordan,
Mhm.
stadium packed. An away game.
Yeah.
Stadium, because they want to see MJ, man.
Yeah, when they went to Barcelona in 1992 for the Olympics, that they was packing out those.
Yeah.
Way back in the 90s, bro.
Man,
Yeah.
come on,
No.
man.
Ali, you know. We talk about boxing. Is you gonna be talking about Jakes?
Oh yeah, you gonna
That's
talk
a
about
great
Muhammad Ali, Mike
Come on,
Tyson,
man. Floyd Mayweather,
yeah, Mayweather,
Crawford, or even Canelo.
yeah, Canelo, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
All Israelites, man.
Come on now.
All
One of
Israelites.
the best fights, man. Israelite, against Israelites, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ain't nobody talk about no fucking Edomites.
Edomites and shit.
Only when it's evil done, then we talking about you fucking Edomites.
That's what you good at.
Yeah, when someone is a disaster or something, you know.
He's so weak as hell. That's why when Mike Tyson punch out, brothers know about Mike Tyson punch out. Who was the first dude? Joe. What was his name? Joe something?
I can't remember, right? But I know you know.
Yeah.
Some Joe. I forgot that motherfucking name, but it was an
Call me
Edomite.
Joe.
You know what I'm saying? Weak as hell, man.
Call me Joe. He could call me.
Be whooping on his ass. Who was the hardest one? Mike Tyson to fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even the other nations be
Oh man,
tougher than you.
later for you other nations too.
You talking about this dude?
Yeah. Last Joe.
Hey, go show him,
I
Mike.
just typed in Joe. Mike Tyson punch
No
out Joe.
beard, no beard on his
Who was
face.
that? Glass Joe? Fucking yogurt. Plain yogurt.
I'm not sure what his name was. Let me see. Yeah, Glass Joe.
Glass Joe.
Dang.
He got a glass jaw.
He got a glass chin and shit.
Glass jaw. Damn, your own game's doing you dirty, man.
You know what I'm saying?
But like you said, bro, the only thing he good at is being a villain. You got that shit on lock.
Yeah, that's you.
Like,
man
yeah.
of sin.
Yeah, like Cornelius Rhodes. It's funny because I was calling a person. I just, you shooting on a person, and I just a random name came to my mind. I was like, man, you look like Cornelius Rhodes. We all laughing and shit. But come to find out, a couple weeks back, the bishops in Elder Apostle Barty is doing a lesson like on the camera. I mean on the TV.
Yeah.
And Elder Sakaran said, the dude name is Cornelius Rhodes. He was experimenting on fucking the tribe of Ephraim, injecting him with fucking live cancer cells. And I was like, what the fuck?
See,
What?
anything evil is gonna go back to the devil.
It's
right?
gonna go back to him. And I was like, damn, I just randomly came up with a name, and it's a real motherfucker Edomite that was on some villain type shit doing that shit, doing some crazy shit with that name. Cornelius Rhodes. Look the guy up, you know?
He looked like an evil piece of shit.
Yeah, he is, bro. He was experimenting on the tribe of Ephraim,
Yeah, piece of shit.
injecting live cancer cells in them, seeing what would happen.
Looked like Oppenheimer, cousin or something. You know?
Yeah, man. But yeah, man.
Evil Eve,
Was that it when you pre?
man. Yeah.
We could go back to Baruch and brother. I think.
You have something after that?
After Baruch, yeah. Let me see. I had something for verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
Could you get Jeremiah chapter 2, verse 13?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, brother could hold Haggai 1 and 6.
It's going back to Baruch 3 and 8. It says, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power.
Yeah, man. And that's what we are. We are subject to payments.
Yeah.
Why? Because we are slaves. You know what I'm saying? You think these top devils gotta pay anything?
Nah,
They ain't even got no ID nowhere.
Scripture said they're not plagued like other men.
Yeah.
Right.
They don't have
Say
no
what?
fucking ID.
They ain't got no
That's for
ID.
slaves,
That's
bro.
for slaves,
They
man.
leave their wealth unto their children.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Yep. We subject to payments, man. You know?
Yeah.
That's how you know we still in captivity, man.
I was thinking about how our people, they live in paradise, essentially, like South America,
Yeah.
Central America, certain parts.
Yeah.
But their life is hell, man.
Yeah.
But you live in paradise, though. Every day you wake up, beautiful weather, beautiful scenery,
Trees and shit.
Beautiful
Esau
women.
fucking
but you ain't got shit. You walk
Yeah,
around
that's
barefoot, man.
Wow.
Esau
that's
fucking
crazy.
stealing the resources of the land and got a puppet leader up in there.
Got all his corporations there.
All of it.
Economic.
But the Edomites, when they over there, though,
Yeah,
when the Edomites over there,
Oh,
they living it up, man. They,
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to talk about all these passport bros? Esau been on that, man.
Yeah.
He been doing that
Man,
forever, man.
Bro, what's that movie where they took the girls? They took the girl, drugging them with the perfume.
You talking about Blink Twice?
Blink twice.
I never
You
seen
ain't never seen that?
Yeah, I never seen that.
Bro,
Oh.
check that out.
Was that on Netflix?
Yeah.
It's
So
like, is it
Prime.
on it? No, Prime.
It's on Prime.
Yeah, just remind me. You talking about the passport, bros? That's what they were. They bring the bitches to an island, bro.
What time was that? What time was that?
It was. It would be like representing this time type shit.
Yeah, it's recent.
They've been doing that.
Yeah, but they've been doing it.
I'm more specifically talking about going to Brazil, piping them down, Colombia,
Yeah,
piping
just
them
coming
down,
back and shit.
Philippines, piping them down. They've been doing that,
Oh,
man.
Yeah, they've been to there. Yachts and shit.
It's their world, though. It's a
It's that
difference.
world. Look at this motherfucker Christopher Green.
Yeah, bro.
He talk a good one, you know. But look at his background, man. That motherfucker living good, man.
Motherfucker living. He was somewhere in Hawaii, hidden with a fucking Ferrari in the front yard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we talking about AMTV, you know, brothers know. You know what I'm saying?
No, he been doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Shit. YouTube's a hustle for that motherfucker.
Hell
You know?
yeah.
He making big bank off you niggas, man.
Yeah.
Christopher Green, wow.
Hard hitting.
Fuck him, man. So, you know, sometimes I turn to these damn news shits, man. I can't even watch the shit because the goddamn the person talking is a goddamn cracker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Goddamn Edomite, man.
Dynamite, man.
And I know for myself, I hate listening to that.
Full spectrum.
I hate listening to the motherfuckers for so long, man.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta get him off my teeth.
Facts,
You know?
Facts.
Yeah, man. It's hard to bear with Esau, man.
Facts.
Yeah. You could keep going up. Yeah.
Was I reading?
No, I think the
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yep. It says, matter of fact, it says, and subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers which departed from the Lord our power. Hear, Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understanding wisdom.
Yeah, and that's what we giving our people, man. We giving you life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? These words, the Lord's words are life, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the only way you're gonna actually live, man. You know? And we're coming into our time, man. You know what I'm saying? Our kingdom, man.
Yeah.
You know, which is gonna be on earth. All right, and we're gonna have the same people who are pressing us now. We're gonna have them in subjection.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yep.
I got a quick brief for that, for what you said.
Yep.
Rule 4:1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Man, that's a perfect precept, bro. You know, all that keep it shall come to life, man. You know what I'm saying? And what Yahweh Shai promised, man. Everlasting life, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that this devil dream of.
Yeah,
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't. That's why he, with his technology, trying to fuse man with
Yeah.
machines and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen, buddy. Sorry to give you the bad news.
Yeah, it ain't
It ain't
happening,
gonna
Jack.
happen, buddy.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
you gonna watch us though.
Yeah.
Just like we've been having to watch you, you gonna watch us, man.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. It says, verse 9, Hear, Israel, the commandments of life, give ear to understanding wisdom. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, that thou art waxeth old in a strange country?
Man, that's true. You know what I'm saying? We are in our enemy's land, all right, and waxing old in a strange country, man. You know what I'm saying?
Been here for a minute.
Man, bro.
Wow.
Coming back, you know,
Yeah,
being
bro.
reincarnated in this motherfucker, man. You know?
Don't even know our records. You don't even know where your father line is. Nothing.
Yeah, most Jake, it's your dad and your grandfather, and that's it. That's
That's
all
it.
you. That's all you
That's all
know.
you know.
Some Jakes not even their dad, bro. Don't
Yeah,
even know who their
yeah.
pops is.
Don't even know.
You know?
Don't even know where to start. Cause the mama hate the dad, so she ain't gonna give you no information.
Yeah, man.
But you got Edom, he could trace his shit all the way back to Napoleon, and
They got-
before that,
They got the history book.
Oh,
man, what the fuck, man? They can trace their line all the way back.
all the way
They
back.
got books.
I am the 15th son of Christopher.
More proof that it's us, not them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're the proper 12, like the brother guy right there. Proper 12. We're the proper 12.
Yeah,
not
man,
y'all. It don't
exactly.
fit you, man.
That's right, man.
You didn't lose who you were, man.
Yeah, man.
You just lied to the whole fucking world.
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
It says that thou art waxing old in a strange country, that thou art defiled with the dead, other nations, man.
Mm-hmm.
It says that thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom.
Yeah, thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom, man. All right, the Lord's words, man. The Lord in general, man. You know, you picked up money. You picked up idols. You picked up yourself.
Yourself.
Your
You
woman.
know,
Mm-hmm.
your woman, man.
Yeah, that's what you picked up.
You know,
Bullshit, man.
you got that in
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah.
Yep, Jeremiah 2.
Yeah,
You want me to start at 13?
kind of.
Yeah.
If it's more up, you can start up a little bit.
No, I think, yeah, I started at 12. Yeah. Jeremiah 2 and 12. It says, be astonished. Oh no, verse 11. 11?
Kind of.
Yep. Jeremiah 2 and 11. It says, have a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Yeah, that's what our people have done, man. They changed their glory, all right, which is Yahweh Shemel Shai, for something that doesn't profit them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Now you worshiping dead things.
Dead things,
Yeah,
man.
fucking.
You know?
Or
That shit.
dealing with that left hand. A lot
Yep.
of Jake, you know, from Judah on down, they deal with that
Fucking
left
on,
hand.
they own that shit.
Yeah.
With that.
You know what I mean?
Especially
And
in the
now,
islands and all that.
oh yeah, heck
They
yeah.
go crazy.
It became a trend now within the social media world to hop on that, and you get instant gratification or instant rewards and shit, not knowing that you attaching a demon to your
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. See,
stupid ass.
the thing about that is, when you deal with that shit just don't go away.
It's not gonna work like that.
You
Don't
know,
work like that.
You open them portals for them demons, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like Jake, and be on those hard drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is, the methamphetamine or
Pills, all that.
pills and all that shit, man. You start seeing shit, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
Psychedelics.
Psychedelics, you know?
Yeah, releasing chemicals in your brain that when you're asleep, those chemicals release. But you're releasing those chemicals when you're wide or fucking awake.
Wide awake, bro.
And you're seeing shit. You're seeing shit and all that weird
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
Demons and shit.
Yeah. I had to tell my woman, cause her family, one of her people in her family going through that, you know, saying that she's seeing shit and she thinks she's crazy. I have to tell her like, no, she actually seeing this shit.
Oh yeah, she's
You know
seeing
what I'm
that shit.
She been terrorized by demons.
Yeah, cause she started messing with them drugs, man. That open up your,
shit.
you know.
Open your mind
Yeah, a
up.
lot of motherfuckers do with the Fiji board and all that.
Oh yeah, the Ouija board. Oh yeah.
I said Fiji, my bad.
Mhm.
Ouija board, you know. Sometimes I'm walking in Target, motherfucking
It's
Ouija
right there.
board, bro.
It's right
like,
there.
They got it in there.
Yeah, it's like, what
Remember
the hell?
It's a board game.
It's
But
a
that's-
board game.
But that's them summoning them demons.
Demons. Yeah.
Right.
Remember, I don't know y'all remember Toys R Us? Y'all know y'all brothers remember Toys R Us, but
I met the Gap Band at Toys R Us.
oh yeah. God.
98, 99.
Damn, God. But we're right on K?
No, not like that.
Oh,
Valley. in the
okay,
valley.
okay. But basically, in the middle of Toys R Us, they have the Ouija board. I remember, well, at least in the store out here, the storefront out here, it's in the middle of all the board games. So that was like
Top.
Popular one.
yeah, because that's like, I remember I used to deal with the schematics of that. If it's right there in the middle, they want you to see that 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They want you to see that board game first.
See, I knew not to do no shit, deal with no shit like that.
And that's crazy. Why the fuck is Monopoly, Connect 4, Ouija
Witchcraft.
board? What the fuck?
Like this shit don't belong here. Yeah,
But in this world, they do belong.
Yeah.
They were trying to capture children, man.
I ain't
Yeah.
never fuck with that shit. I ain't never
Yeah,
said
never,
Bloody
man.
Mary. I ain't never did
Never.
Nah, I
bro.
never. I'm
bro.
cool.
Candyman, none of that.
Never, bro.
Liza
What?
Feather, what was that shit? Liza Feather, some
Man, I'm not. Don't even
None
say
of
that
that
shit,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
None
All
of
that
that shit.
shit, man.
Yeah.
But motherfuckers do that. They
Yeah.
do with that left hand. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord is seeing it all, man.
Yeah.
The Lord see what you niggas do, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know how far you willing to go. You got Jakes that murder Jakes, man.
Yeah.
Man.
That's a heavy demonic spirit.
Oh.
You a murderer? Damn.
And then act like nothing happened.
And
just go back to your-
sacrifice
to your
somebody for
life.
your fame or some shit.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, this still here in Jeremiah 2 and 11. It says, have a nation changed their gods, which are yet no gods, but my people have changed their glory.
Spirit, bro. I was gonna read that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's fair, yeah. It says, but my people have changed their glory for that which does not profit.
Mhm.
Be astonished, O ye heavens, at this, and be horribly afraid. Be ye very desolate, saith the Lord. For my people have committed 2 evils. They have forsaken me, the fountain of living waters,
Yeah.
and have hewed them out cisterns, broken cisterns that could hold no water.
Yeah, man. Basically, those idols, those other gods that our people chose to pick up, man. You know, they're like cisterns that can hold no water, man. If you got a cistern that holds no water, it's useless.
Right, it's useless,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? You need a cistern that's gonna hold some water so you can be able to drink from it, man.
Yeah, man.
You know, bathe from it, whatever. You know.
Yeah, it use it as a display.
Yeah. You know.
Whatever you gonna do with it.
Broken cistern. It's like, what the fuck is this motherfucker retarded? You know. He carrying a broken cistern and it's leaking. You know.
Yeah.
But you're the cistern, and you can't hold. The water is the knowledge, because the scriptures say, John 7:38.
Oh yeah.
He that believeth on me, as the scripture has said,
Man.
out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water.
Man.
The living water is the word, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You're the cistern. You're the house that holds the knowledge. And if you can't hold it, you good for nothing, man.
Oh yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want the
That was
Haggai?
that's it right there.
That was one. Yeah.
Haggai? It's Haggai 1:6.
Mm-hmm.
It says, "You have sown much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You drink, but you are not filled with drink."
Yeah, and we was watching the video before the camera came on, and Jake and Esau, you know, but we talking about our people here, you know, that's what they complaining about in these times, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how they, you know, I make this much an hour, you know what I'm saying, but I'm still living check to check.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
$25 to $30.
$25 to $30 an hour, man.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, that was shit.
Good job.
You doing good for yourself,
Yeah, you
man.
doing good. Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because the dollar had more value.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But now we at the end, things is very taxing.
Yeah.
man.
Cost, damn, it's hard out here, man. But
Yeah.
it's always been hard for Jake, you know?
It's always been hard, yeah, bro. Just like you were saying, how the dollar devalued.
Yeah.
Like even back then, like if a Jake was making, you know, I don't know, such and such per hour, they were still like barely making it.
Oh yeah, they was barely making
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Because the curses was gonna make it to
Yeah.
them, barely make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but when Esau go up on your on money that you make, you know,
Your
say
wages.
your wages, when he go up on the wages, guess what? He go up on everything else.
Everything
Yeah,
else.
that's why it always balances that back out to where you're still struggling.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, damn.
And when that happens, you know, these businesses love when that happens because that's a way for them to price gouge.
Oh yeah.
You know, like, okay, well shit, it went up, shit, I'm gonna go, they went up $1, shit, I'm gonna go up $2.
Yep, that's how I'm gonna do it.
They made
That shit's demonic as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Mhm.
It says, you have so much. You know, Jake work hard.
They work hard, bro. 12
Put a
hours.
lot of time in.
Shit, it's a car. Shit, I'm gonna go probably doing 50, 60-hour weeks.
2 jobs,
You
bro.
know?
I remember working with it's quite like that, man. You know, he would work, you know, the job that I seen him with, you know, we worked 8 hours, and he was like, yeah, I'm about to go to my other job.
God,
Like,
please, man.
You got another job, and we was in a warehouse. We was doing hard labor shit.
He is hired, man.
God, leave, bro. Yeah, I remember I used to work with an old Isker Wright, and we used to call him Grandpa. We was calling the old Isker, we was calling him Grandpa. But I used to get like, man, I used to always think to myself, why the fuck is he still working, man?
Right.
This dude was old, man. And I make sure he was doing the most convenient stuff for his age. But we called him Grandpa, he still was fucking working, man. That shit was like, I used to get mad. Like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck is
He
this, man?
in captivity. He ain't got no choice.
He ain't got no choice,
You know
bro.
what I mean? Ain't no
Dude
retirement
pushing
plan.
over 65 in there.
Yeah.
You know?
That shit ain't real, man. You know?
Well, he bringing in little, like the scripture said. You know, he do all his
Yeah.
work. But what does it account to, man? You barely still living check to check.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know? It says, you have so much and bring in little. You eat, but you have not enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some Jakes gotta eat, sleep for dinner, man.
Right.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Real talk.
They gotta eat sleep.
Yep. It says, you drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
Mm.
Look at that.
So you can never save.
You can never save here, man. You know? all your wages is, as soon as you get it, it's going out to your bills. Man.
Quick.
You know?
Don't ever say my money. It ain't your money, goddammit.
He said, like, what? Hold my beer. You know what I'm
Just
saying?
because you get the money and it goes to your landlord, it goes to gas, electric bill company, food.
Car note,
You know what I'm
insurance.
saying?
Insurance.
But Jake out there, you out there chasing the bag, but your bag got holes in it, man.
Holes in it, man.
Thinking that the money gonna take away your problems.
Man.
The money's not the issue.
Man, it's not.
The issue
money.
is you sinning against your power.
Right, that's the
Yes,
issue.
man.
Right.
You know?
What is the P Diddy on weekend that said, more money, more problems.
Oh, yeah.
Really, that's Mace, really.
Oh, that was
Oh, that was Mace? I
No,
thought-
I'm saying
I thought
Mace
Biggie.
wrote all that shit.
Oh.
Biggie comes in at the last verse, the
Okay.
beat switch. But I'm saying,
Right.
that song,
Yeah,
Mace wrote
yeah.
all that, you know.
You talking about
Yeah, Mace is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's at the end. But I'm saying, more money, more
Right,
problems.
yeah.
Mace and P Diddy.
Mhm.
There it is, man.
If I'm not mistaken, Mace on that song, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Video doing that.
I know if he's there, he wrote it. If he's there, he
Yeah,
wrote
he up in
it.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, Jake was over there selling their soul. That's why they was dancing, because they was reaping the benefits of doing it.
That's why he ran straight to that church.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes ass.
Bugged his ass out. Bugged that booty hole out, man.
Yeah.
Man.
Bro.
See, even the people that were held up in the society are falling, man.
Yeah, see,
Right before you.
everything is collapsed. Everything people have sown is coming home to fucking
Roost.
yeah, or
Something's
to
coming
reap
home to
them
roost.
and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
You reap what you sow. Yeah, you reaping. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's reaping their shit, man. That's why it's like to keep your integrity right now. And to do that which is right, man, if the Most High had mercy on you to do that, man, you on the top of the fucking totem pole, man.
Right.
But the whole time you've been pushed at the bottom and shit. Everybody been winning, doing all of this fucking wickedness.
Yeah.
And now look, motherfucker, we glowing when we walk. I be seeing brother's skin, they glowing. I'm like, God damn, this brother glowing right now. Brother don't even realize he glowing, he fucking glowing. Your skin is glowing. I see what people see. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened when I went to Chicago. I told y'all a couple brothers. Them brothers a certain brother were fucking glowing and shit. I was like, God damn, brother, fucking glowing. But that's because integrity, holding fast to the Most High, how about Shema Shai, man? It's like we're slowly but surely seeing how the goodness of it, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
you say taste and see that the Lord is good. You know?
Yeah, that's it.
Was it like a man face to shine?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sin brings you down, man. It darkens your aura, man.
Yeah, so
You know,
do.
Jake in the world out here smoking blunts, sagging pants, committing adultery, all that shit tearing down your spirit, man.
Yeah,
Evil,
man.
man.
Yeah, man. Women out here being whores and sluts.
Mm-hmm.
That shit affects you, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was it on Haggai, yeah.
Going back to Baruch 3 and 12, it says, Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom, and that's why the brother had got Jeremiah 2
Yeah.
and 11 on down. It went perfect with that.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, verse 13, back in Baruch 3, it says, For if thou hast walked in the way of the Heavenly Father, thou shouldest have dwelled in peace forever.
Oh, that's a crazy verse.
Man.
Damn.
Yeah, man.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that wasn't slacking, but
Nah, go ahead.
that wasn't the will of the Lord.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to go like
I was
that.
just gonna say that too. Yeah. The Lord had other plans, you know.
Yeah.
The creature was made subject to vanity.
It says, Learn where is wisdom, where is strength, where is understanding, that thou mayest know also where is length of days and life, where is the light of the eyes and
You
peace.
see, because it's all with the Lord, man, in His wisdom, man. You know, that's how you gonna have length of days, man.
Yeah.
You know, in peace, man. You know, and we constantly striving for that, man. You know, and the Lord is gonna give us that, Lord willing. You know, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty much it on that. That's all I wanted there. Brother, got any precepts? Anything? If not, we could go to Lamentations 4:21. Psalms 2 and Revelation 2 and 25.
I got Lamentations. Lamentations 4 and 21. Oh, sorry.
I get the Revelations, and then you call Lamentations?
Yeah.
Lamentations 4 and 21, Psalms the second chapter, and Revelation 2 and 25. And that's pretty much all I have.
Okay. I got Revelation 2.
It's Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yeah, because we in our captivity now, man. But this is the last one. It ain't gonna be, what I'm saying, another nation to rise up. You know what I'm saying, to get us after this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That stone is gonna come.
Right.
You know,
Yahushua.
and establish his kingdom.
Yeah, man. Yep. And it's gonna be an everlasting kingdom. Forever, forever, ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, world without end.
Yeah.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Mm-hmm.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Yeah, that cup is slavery.
Yeah.
The same cup that we drink, you know what I'm saying? Our people as a whole, we still drinking it, man.
Yeah.
To this day, man. You got people, you know what I'm saying? They calling us immigrants, you know what I'm saying? Like I was in a Uber today, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Yeah, I was with this chick. She was a woman from West Africa. You know what I'm saying? And she called herself an immigrant. I'm like, man, we ain't no immigrants. But I see where she was coming from, cause she's from West Africa, but she came up in America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they call us immigrants and shit, man.
Right.
Taking us back to our land, and so called. It's all slavery, man.
Yeah, that's
These
it.
motherfuckers changed from the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America, man.
Bro, Trump wears a hat that says
Yeah.
Gulf of America.
That's crazy.
Wow.
It's a red hat, bro.
Wow.
It says Gulf of America.
And it's really talking about the Gulf of Mexico, or
Yeah, clearly.
They took it.
They
They
changed it, bro.
Wow.
Changed it, yeah.
I believe on Google Maps it says Gulf of America.
Yeah, bro.
Psalms 49.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In 11, I think.
And his ass was the one that migrated his bitch ass on this side of the world.
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It says that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked.
Mm-hmm.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
Yeah, talking about us, Israel.
Yeah.
Man. Our punishment is almost up, man. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty much the last, man.
Yeah, this is the last.
This is
Yeah,
it.
the last punishment was.
the last, man.
We learned that we went to a 360 circle.
Yeah.
We learned good, and we know what good is, and now we learned completely what evil is. We back at the beginning of the circle. You know what I'm saying? To
Man.
where we this is the last fucking go around before happy after all. That's where we at right now.
That's
That's
right.
it. And we're gonna know in the kingdom, we're gonna know what evil is, what it feels like, what it does. We're gonna know everything about evil. You know what I'm saying?
Perfect judges,
A
man.
perfect judge.
That's right.
You know? So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It says, he will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right. He will no more carry thee away into captivity, man.
We will no longer go off.
No longer go off.
No need for punishment.
We're gonna be perfect, man.
It says, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom.
But the Lord said He gonna visit thine iniquity, man.
Come
On
on.
daughter Saul. Because He ain't never visited you.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? You ain't got visited, bro. You've been going crazy since the Renaissance era.
Yeah.
This dude ain't got never
Crazy.
visited,
He
bro.
never got visited, man.
Get the fuck out of here, man. You finna get you in the world of trouble. That's why
Shit.
the Zondervan Bible
Yes.
Dictionary
Yes.
written.
No mercy, man.
You know what I'm saying? He saw scholars say, "Oh shit, this dude ain't getting no mercy."
And it mentions future prophecy.
Yeah, future judgments.
Future judgments, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man.
See, Isaiah 63.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Damn. That book is crucial.
Yeah.
They linking you to Basra and all that.
Yeah,
and Doomsday
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
You can't hide, man. It's a wrap. The Lord said you're gonna be revealed in your time.
In your time, man.
And we in your this your time.
That's right.
It's a wrap, man.
Yeah.
You know, that's why the scripture say you're gonna come down with great wrath because he knows that he had but
But
a short time.
He know,
He know, man.
bro.
You know, and we speaking about visit your iniquity, how is God gonna visit you himself? Oh, that right there is that's man.
Bro, that's crazy because all the kingdoms that had been prior, they got took down by another nation.
Right,
You know?
right.
But this nigga Esau
Right.
getting took down by Yahushua in the
Right.
second coming.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, your downfall is worse than any other empire that existed.
With the nukes on top of that? Oh,
Bro,
man.
this dude, you
That's
done
how-
fucked up.
That's how bad it is, though.
Mhm.
That's how evil you are, man.
Yeah.
You know, your judgment is that severe, and you're going into captivity for 1,000 years, and you're gonna be
Exterminated?
Exterminated?
Oh,
Man, it's devil, man.
bro.
Damn, Lord really hate you, man.
Shit.
That's like fucking He just stacking on your ass. God.
That's the scripture.
Yeah.
The judgment written.
Yeah,
That's the judgment written.
man.
Holy shit,
And then the
Esau.
Lord said he gonna put his light, he gonna put your light out, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The way you gonna have no more remembrance.
Yeah,
of
nobody
nothing.
with nobody.
Ain't nobody gonna remember you, man. You gonna have no monument saying, well, this is the devil. This is Esau, he put hell. Nobody give a fuck about you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a dirt bag, man.
That's crazy though. Damn, bro. That's a hell of a everything brothers just put together. That's a hell of like, bro, like.
The Lord gonna let us put you in the pit and burn you, man.
Dang.
Yep.
Like trash. You trash, man. Because that's what we used to do back in the ancient world. We used to put the trash in the pit and burn it.
So what you think they do today with all this waste?
You know?
They burning that shit.
Yeah. Waste management. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to have lasers out our eyes. You can shoot lasers out the ships. When you know, when it comes to burning this motherfucker.
Man,
Shoot fire out your hands.
Yeah.
we ain't gonna have to
Oh, bro.
flick nothing.
Man,
Nothing, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Zap your motherfucking ass.
damn.
Bro,
Zap. Oh.
I got
And the earth gonna be a better place, man. Without you.
Yeah. What it says, ever since the trees rejoicing,
Yeah.
since
Since
this
the
fella
fella,
has
yeah.
laid down,
Now the trees are rejoicing. What else rejoicing?
everything else, shit.
Ant rejoicing.
Yeah.
The rivers, the oceans,
Yeah, bro, cause
the
damn.
heavens.
the heavens,
Bro,
Insects.
Come on.
birds.
All the animals, they gonna be like,
Bro, this nigga got space junk. You got junk in space
man.
just floating around the world, man.
Man.
You know, when the Lord returned, man, all that shit gonna just drop.
Drop. A lot of people gonna die from that.
Yeah.
Man.
It was who brought that out on Saturday? Like some piece of space junk just fell and hit somebody's shit. It was like recent.
I forget. Yeah, so I remember brother bringing that up.
Yeah, it was a piece of space junk just fell on and it like destroyed somebody's property or some shit like that. Just
Yeah,
like,
Wow.
boom.
I'm
Like,
seeing
what the
somewhere
fuck?
Edomite bitch. She got some on camera
Yeah.
coming in. But yeah, bro.
Yeah, because he just got his space junk up there with his devil ass. This dude, you know, because they up there, the astronauts, they just pee and take a dump or whatever and just dump it right in space. So you got
Yeah.
pee floating, bro.
Yeah, they
And Dookie floating up there, bro.
They just
This dude is retarded. This dude's retarded, man.
Old rockets that didn't work, they just released
Man,
it and just let it
just-
float.
Right.
You know?
Stupids.
Yeah, man. The Lord gonna get you for all that, man. But I got it. Well, I try to make it quick. This is Ezekiel 36 and 24. You can read the whole thing. It's good. But just to try to read it real quick, this is Ezekiel 36 and 24. It says, "For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of the countries, and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and ye shall be clean from all your filthiness and from all your idols. I will cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. And ye shall dwell in the land that I gave to your fathers, and ye shall be my people, and I will be your power. I will also save you from all your uncleanness, and I will call for the corn, and I will increase it, and lay no famine upon you. And I will multiply the fruit of the tree, and the increase of the field, that ye shall receive no more reproach of famine among the heathen. Then shall you remember your own evil ways and your doings that were not good, and shall loathe yourselves in your own sight of your iniquities and for your abominations. Not for your sakes do I this, saith the Lord power. Be it known unto you, be ashamed and confounded for your own ways, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord power, in the day that I shall have cleansed you from all of your iniquities, I will also cause you to dwell in the cities, and the waste shall be builded. And the desolate land shall be tilled, whereas it was desolate in the sight of all that passed by. And they shall say, this land that was desolate is become like a garden of Eden.
We're going back to that.
Bro, we going back, bro.
Going back.
And the waste and desolate and ruined cities are become fenced and are inhabited. Then the heathen that are left round about you shall know that I am the Lord, that I, the Lord, build the ruined places and plant that was desolate. I, the Lord, have spoken it and will do it. Thus saith the Lord power, I will yet for this be inquired of by the house of Israel, to do it for them. I will increase them with men like a flock, as the holy flock, as the flock of Jerusalem in her solemn feasts. So shall the waste cities be filled with flocks of men, and they shall know that I am the Lord. So the Lord gonna bring us back. He gonna take that stony heart. He gonna make it a heart of flesh. Meaning he gonna take your wicked ways and he gonna reprogram you to think righteous and do righteous. You ain't gonna know. You're not gonna be able to imagine nothing wicked if you wanted to, because we're gonna be programmed to do only righteous.
We're gonna be perfect.
He gonna bring us back to our original state, man.
Yep.
You know? And then we're gonna be right with the Lord. You know, we're gonna be right in the Lord's eyes, to where he can now give us all that he wanted to give us.
Everything.
Right.
You know, the Lord ain't finished giving us what he wanted to give us. He just started.
He just started, bro.
You know?
Started, man.
The heck?
He gonna lace us, man. You know, Ezekiel 16 it show you how he was lacing us, but that's nothing, man, compared to. He said in John 14, he said, I go to prepare a place for you. You know, many mansions. In my Father's house is a many mansions. So you got a mansion could be a planet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can imagine that, like planets,
New bodies.
new bodies. He gonna give us spiritual power.
Yeah.
He gonna give us rulership over the heathen, their land,
Peace.
peace.
Right.
We're gonna have our women back, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Enjoy our
saying?
children.
Enjoy our children.
And really
We're gonna have infinite years
Yeah.
to live for
Immortality.
immortality,
Yeah.
no death,
Real food.
real
Yeah,
food.
No
worry.
pain, no sorrow.
Don't have to
Yeah,
wait for
okay.
shit, because
Yeah.
we wanted to travel somewhere. All we gotta do is just boom, boom,
Nothing.
just show up. Just, you know how Jake say, pull up. We're gonna pull up.
You gonna pull up.
You gonna pull
Show
up.
out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
No
So
one to
yeah,
harass
man.
us. No one to oppress us.
Yeah, bro.
We're gonna live true freedom, man.
No unrighteousness going on the earth, and if they try to do some unrighteousness, we're gonna
Gonna judge them.
judge them quickly.
With the quickness.
Quickly.
And
With the
it's gonna.
quickness.
And the law of the Lord gonna be. I mean, everything. The universe is gonna be governed by the law of the Lord, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure
That
is.
in itself is gonna bring a lot of peace.
Bro, the
Peace.
frequency on the earth, the vibe,
The
the
animals.
everything is
Bugs.
gonna be like tuned like a fine guitar tuned to its
Oh
perfect.
man.
And when you play that, it's gonna be
Yes,
like,
yes.
oh my goodness. You know?
Yeah.
Man.
Real talk. Yep. Oh yeah.
But I got that Psalms 2. If that was it on that.
Oh yes.
You said Psalms 2?
Psalms 2. Yep.
Yep. I got it. Anybody got it? Yep. This Psalms 2 and what you call what verse, bro? Zachary?
You start from the TZ.
This Psalms 2 and 1. It says, "Why do the heathen rage, and the people imagine a vain thing?
Mm-hmm.
The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointing, saying,
Yeah, so when you see how the heathen, they imagine a vain thing, you know, how they going to continue their rulership, you know what I'm saying, further in the future, you know, and they take counsel against the Lord and his anointing, man, you know, you know, which is Israel, man, you know.
They say they think their houses shall continue forever.
Yep. It says, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yeah, that's their mind, you know.
Yeah. It says, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision.
Yeah, because the Lord always gonna get the last laugh.
And the Lord sees your end, man.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep. It says, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath and vex them in his sore displeasure.
Man, that's how the Lord gonna speak to them in his wrath, man, you know.
Yep. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree the Lord have said unto me, thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee.
Yeah, talking about Yahweh Shai. You know?
Right.
He's that king upon that holy hill of Zion.
Right. It says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
That's slavery right there in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Yeah,
so,
man.
So for you, a lot of people out there thinking that, oh, slavery ain't in the Bible, and just because it happened to us, this is a future prophecy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get these heathens as slaves, man.
Yeah. Slavery is not in the Bible. The Israelites were enslaved in Egypt.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, it just makes people they don't read it, bro.
They bugged out, man. You know?
It's It says, thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings. Be instructed, ye judges of the earth.
Talking to us brothers, man. You know?
It's like it.
No, it's like it, bro. Go ahead.
It says, serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling.
Yeah.
Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and ye perish from the way, when his wrath is kindled but a little. Blessed are all they that put their trust in him.
Yeah, man. You know, speaking about the elect, man, because the elect is the only one that's going to do that, man. You know, put their trust in the Lord until the very end, man. You know,
Right.
And we believe every word that the Lord said, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Like they say, kiss the Son, meaning like embrace everything that you're going through.
Yeah.
Like the scriptures say in Sirach 2 and 4, it says, whatever is brought upon you, take it said upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. So what is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Basically like embrace it, kiss it. You know what I'm saying? You know, make it that this is what it is. This is what the Lord want me to go through this. All right. It's like you're not running from it. You're submitted to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kiss it. This is what it is. Then I'm gonna pick up my cross.
That's right, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So whatever the Lord want me to do, that's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, lest he be angry and ye perish from the way. Because you got to do the right thing that the Lord wants you to do. And when his wrath is kindled, it says, when his wrath is kindled but a little, blessed are all they that put their trust in him. So when you put your trust in him, blessed are you, man, because you embraced it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing to be happy for, but it was you happy that the Lord is even dealing with you to deal with that situation that the Lord is putting you through, because you know the Lord is going to give you the strength to endure it. You know what I'm saying? So embrace it, kiss it. You know, kiss the Lord, man.
Yep.
Lord, hey, this is what it is. Hey, Lord, the water, that's why we thank the Lord for the good, the bad, whatever it is, man. We embracing it, man. Fuck it, man. This is what it is, man.
Sorry.
Endure hardness as a good soldier.
So,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yep.
that's right, bro.
Exactly.
All right, what's up?
Come on.
You got one?
No.
It's Zephaniah. Was it 3? Zephaniah 3 and 14. Sing, O daughter of Zion, shout, O Israel, be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments, he hath cast out thy enemy. The King of Israel, even the Lord, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil anymore. You know, we're no longer going, be in captivity, man. You know, once this captivity is over, that'll be it, man. You know, we're gonna have full sovereignty for forever,
That's
man.
eternity, bro.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
You know, the Lord, will never put us through these conditions no more, man. You know, we're gonna feel the blessings, man.
That's right, bro.
You know, it's gonna be like a bad dream.
Yeah, I
You know,
can't
but-
wait till it's over, bro.
But before that happens, a lot of you Jakes gotta die.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of you Jakes gonna die with this man Esau Edom. Just like 12, not 12, it's like the Django. It was Samuel L. Jackson's character died with his master, man.
Yeah.
Right? You got what happened? It blew up, right?
Yeah.
So that's what's gonna happen to this world. It's gonna blow, Lord gonna destroy it.
Candyland.
Yeah.
Candyland. Yep. You still want that red?
Yeah, that's the last one I had.
Red 20 and 26, or you want 25?
2 and 25.
I got you.
2 through 27.
This Revelations 2 and 25. It says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come.
Right, which is this truth. You know what I'm saying? We got it, all praise to Yahweh Shem Shah, but we got to hold fast unto it, man. You know what I'm saying? We read about the blessings that's coming to us, how the Lord is going to give us a heart of flesh. We're going to have our enemies in subjection. You know what I'm saying? And this is our last captivity. You know what I'm saying? So we got to hold on to it, man. Because them blessings going to come in, Just like the curses came in upon us, them blessings going to rain upon us, man. Knock us over our head, man.
Like the parable Yahushua spoke, the rich man and Lazarus.
Yeah.
It all flips.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yep.
It says, and he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations.
You see? Power over the nations, man. That's slavery again,
Yeah.
So just like we're oppressed, you know what I'm saying, and in captivity, we're gonna have the same thing for the nations, man. But it's gonna be way crazier, man.
Yeah, bro.
Because Lord willing, we're gonna have spiritual power, man.
The Lord is always known for outdoing himself.
Yeah.
He gonna outdo himself in slavery.
Man.
How is when we have Esau in slavery, that's gonna be the of how you gonna have how you supposed to have a motherfucker in slavery.
Yeah.
It ain't supposed to be no watered down than that. You know what I'm saying? No. That's gonna be the top, how it's written on how the standard of how to put a motherfucker into captivity.
This is how you treat
But yet at the same time, we don't have to be wicked like him.
We don't got to be.
It's gonna be a righteous judgment.
Yep.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no buck breaking or none of that crap.
Yeah, buck breaking or
Taking your wife.
dirty dose.
Yeah.
Take a dump and then take our excrement and put it in his mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna be eating them, man.
Mix
hell
it.
Just having bodies hanging for months and shit until the skin just rot off of they. Nah.
That's unclean, man. What the
That's
fuck do we do
unclean.
that for, man?
Yeah, Esau would do that, man.
Yeah, he do
Piece
that,
of
bro. Yeah, Esau is a damn asshole, bro. He's weird, man.
I'm not gonna eat you, man.
Shit, nigga would pull his rod and his balls out and smash a man in front of the whole the whole plantation and then pull after he pull his pants up and they like, what the fuck? Did everybody just see it like, come on, that's disturbing even saying it in my mind.
That's wild, man.
And pull his pants up and shit like, okay, now who wanna go? That was gonna show a lesson to everybody around. No, it showed how evil you fucking are. That's what that really showed.
Right.
You're a fucking weirdo, man.
Yeah, this is the same motherfucker that pop babies, man.
Yeah.
Months old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You had one of the Rothschilds, or was it one of the? It was either one of the Rothschilds or one of the Rockefellers that popped a baby, man, and got off.
Yeah, it was like he was,
You know what I'm saying?
He was trying to say that the baby had an orgasm.
You know, yeah, bro, on some weird,
What the fuck?
what the fuck?
Some Kenzie or something like
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
That's the type of motherfucker. His head need to be separated.
Yeah.
You know?
Mhm. That dude need to be, bro, man.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah,
Everybody
it's
need to
just
get
so
this.
it's just so wicked. You don't even want to fucking talk about it. It's so fucking
Yeah,
weird.
it's
shit.
weird when you mention it. Huh?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
it make
bro.
your ears tingle.
But
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
that,
saying?
that's what that dude do though.
They got love for babies, man.
Yeah, he starts If we talking about the same guy, or we are talking about the same,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are, bro.
the same category.
Yeah.
The show, dude was experimenting putting pencils in babies first, and the babies was going into like a convulsion, and he said that the babies was having orgasms.
Orgasms, yeah.
No, the baby wasn't having no fucking orgasm. The baby was going through trauma, man.
Trauma.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Them organs, your reproductive organs ain't ready at that stage. Why you think the Lord had puberty set? That's when they're ready.
Like if the baby having pleasure in that shit.
Yeah. And he's
That's
getting
a
off
sick
and shit.
motherfucker, man.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy, right?
That shit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's real though.
It's
real.
That's what he doing.
That's what we dealing with, bro.
Man, worse. He's
We
doing
dealing
worse.
with a goddamn.
Yeah.
We dealing with a sick individual, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gotta say it. If it's happening, we saying it, man. We blowing the horn, the trumpets on it, man.
Right.
This is what this damn devil doing, man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what he doing.
It's
And only the men of the Lord is have the stomach and the mind to even say what we say, man. You know? That's when you other camps, you get emotional, you get all bent out of shape because we saying what's in the scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? You weak ass niggas, man. The Lord is dealing with men over here, man. You know? And we're blowing it just like how the Lord tuned it and he wrote the music.
Yeah.
This how he wanted to come out, man.
Yeah.
Straight in the face. Whether you want to hear it or not, man.
Christopher Green.
It is what it is, man. At the end of the day, man, you fucking devils is wicked as hell, man.
Exactly.
See, but as far as his world is left, that's our world gonna be right, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
That man world is left.
Yeah, bro.
So I got one. It's Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron. That's slavery, man.
That's slavery, man. That's coming, man.
That's coming.
Well deserved.
Yeah, man.
They need that. They need to be in chains.
They really do, man.
The scriptures say it. You know, and it's an honor. But, yeah.
Matter of fact, that's how you gonna be rewarded, Esau. You gonna be rewarded with slavery. That's your reward.
Yeah, he thought he was gonna do all this wickedness and just be destroyed. Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
You gonna be man? Hell no.
Shit. You see what they did with Bill Cosby? Some shit that happened 50 years ago. OJ, you know? They make sure they come and get you. So the Lord will make sure he come and get you.
Yeah.
It says to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgments written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh Shalom.
It's gonna be an honor.
That's the judgment written, man.
That's right. That shot.
You know?
The first Edomite killed in the kingdom.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an honor. Imagine that. You know, all Israel gonna be present for that. Man.
Oh yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Fuck his ass up.
That's probably Yahweh
It's
Shai.
gonna be one of them. It's gonna be one of them
Top general.
top Edomites, man.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. The motherfuckers we gonna pull out of the caves,
Yeah, it's gonna be
and
one
he
of them
gonna
top
get
devils.
put in front of the whole congregation.
Yeah.
Rothschild in
Oh,
them.
bro, shit. Donald Trump right there, bro. Oh, DJ. Yeah, man. Kind of nice.
Was it more on that? I think it was.
Oh, you know, in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we back here in Revelations 2 and verse 20. I'll read 25 again. It says, "But that which ye have already hold fast till I come. He that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. He shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father.
That's right, man. You know, so Lord willing, we a part of that, man. You know, we're gonna get to put our enemies in subjection, man. You know,
Right.
just as they have us right now, man. But the tables are gonna flip, you know, and they're flipping. You know what I'm saying? Just us having this knowledge right now, that's a flip right there.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Flip.
According to them, we ain't even supposed to know this.
Yeah.
You know, they tried to hide it from us. They injected us with Maxines,
Put
you know what I'm
crack in
saying?
our neighborhoods.
Crack in our neighborhoods,
Gangster music,
gangster
gangs.
music,
yeah.
guns.
Right. Took out the
The
fathers.
fool.
Yeah.
You know,
Took pops out the
Yeah.
out the home and gave women the strength of the household. You know what I'm saying? It's basically so pops couldn't teach us about the Bible because they know through generations that's how truth passed down.
Yeah.
It passed down through who? The men.
Yeah.
So they like that's one of the ways they try to get us.
Yeah.
You know, let's take the pops out the home so they won't pass down the truth. So, you know what I'm saying? They won't ever know the truth because pops ain't there to teach. Because women is through, we're gonna give her money, we're gonna give her.
All that Willie Lynch.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
effect, once again.
What it say? The blessing of the father established the houses,
Yeah.
but the curse of the mother rooted out foundations.
Uh-huh. They knew that,
They
man.
knew that. They knew that.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But none of your shit worked, Esau. Because you know why? Because everything was around what the Heavenly Father wanted. It's the Heavenly Father's plan, not yours.
not
Yeah.
yours.
You know, he's playing you like a chess game, man.
Yeah.
Straight up.
You know? We're just waiting for the checkmate. That's it.
That's it.
That's right, man. You know? So, brother, have anything else, any brother? Con. So, hey, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto you brothers out there. This has been, our people forgot we are in the land of our captivity. You know what I'm saying? We want to close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Akakwadash. We'll say Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahushua,
Yahushua,
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha Yahweh,
Rakatha
Rakatha
Yahushua.
Yahushua.
Double honors to the apostles at Great Millstone tells his word. Watch Shalom to all you brothers out there that's teaching his word in truth and sincerity. Stay up, brothers. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Yeah, you got it, bro. It's personal to that.
Holding